What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Prime George Best. He is coming in at a whopping 2.2 mil or 2.15 mil, and he looks fantastic. Like, the stats, everything about him looks really good. Obviously, traits, we've only got flair, no outside of the foot or finesse shots, unfortunately for him. In terms of kind of like where he played, I feel like everybody knows where he played at Big Boy Manchester United for 474 games, 181 goals. And okay, he's got Fulham, he's got LA. Geez, he did me a lot, honestly, because 1967, 68, I'm not born at that time, so I never really got to see him play. But just seeing all the clubs after that, Jesus, he had a long career. So in general, he does look good. I'm interested because last year, I don't know what it was with a lot of the right wings. Like, Garrincha was, I'm not going to say he was bad because personally I can't remember, but I remember not wanting him. Same with George Best. I heard multiple things that not necessarily he was awful, but I thought that he was average at best in terms of what you could actually get for your coins at that point. Like 2.2 mil in this game, you could get a hell of a lot. In this game, obviously, it's a fresh start. Icons do have kind of like a fresh, unique feel because the meta has changed. The gameplay is different. How you play the game is different in the sense that we look at FIFA 19, it was all fast, tall players. You got your Hullets, your Vieiras, your Ronaldos. You've got all of them. I think in FIFA 20 it was a kind of a mixed, really. I did find that it was more kind of pacey players down the wing, cross the ball in kind of stuff. And this year definitely is just kind of like a whole host of everything. A lot of passing, a lot of wing play as well again. And I feel like heading is definitely increased in comparison to last year. But it seems that kind of these sorts of players do well now. Wingers that are quick, have shooting, have dribbling, have a bit of passing, tend to do quite well. So I'm interested with George Best. He is very well statted. Obviously the pace is up there, the dribbling's fantastic, the composure, everything about him looks good. He is obviously a right-footed player with a 4-star. So let's jump straight into him and see what George Best can do. Straight down to Georgie Best. What can we find with him? I'm interested genuinely just to see what he can actually do. Obviously, he's got Jordi Alba. I think he's, I want to say it was his inform or his man of the match. I know most definitely it weren't his normal card. So we're going to be using him heavily down that wing to really put Jordi Alba through his paces. Into Georgie. Get a little 1-2. Down that wing. Cut back inside. It's a lovely turn. Little outside. Obviously, we're trying to get onto his right foot. It's lovely turning again. He's going to go away. Fake shot and a finesse, and it's a lucky goal. How that went through, I think it went through the keeper's legs, to be honest, but we'll absolutely take it. Georgie Best getting his first goal. I just want to see if we can see the replay. I just want to see if it went through his legs or not. It kind of was a very scuffed finesse shot, and hopefully we do get to see it. Normally, it does tend to cut out, which it did again. Into Georgie. See him down this wing. Go to him again. Ooh, just going to get that instead. Into Georgie. Going to blitz that pace. We got Perez following as we let it go out. Georgie's going to run after it. Cut inside. Oh, get it back. Lovely. Holds on to it. And De Bruyne's going to take it away from him. Does seem quite nice, obviously, in terms of what he's done so far. One goal, I can't complain too heavily with that. Into Georgie. An open space. We've got Alaba coming in, go with a ball roll, and it's off the post. Obviously, a left foot there would be absolutely fantastic, but you do get the crosses as having that right foot, and he already has the 4-star weak foot, so it's a relatively like hit and miss. At the minute, it's 2 shots, 1 goal, 1 hit in the post. Georgie Best is going to blitz through, go with the fake shot. Oh, De Bruyne's going to do enough. Into Georgie. He's got lovely dribbling on him. We've got De Bruyne following. Gonna just hit that. He's gave me all the room. Literally, I was expecting like a dive or something, but he gave me all the space just to give a whack. It's onto his right foot, and Mbappe's done the hard work, and Georgie Best just takes the glory from it. Georgie Best pressuring Perez there. That's what you do like to see. Into Georgie Best. I'm interested as well because the fact we have used Prime Garrincha as well, so it's kind of like a comparison between the two, and like straight off the forts, I'm thinking I do like Garrincha a little bit more. I don't know if that's really kind of like me just being very biased towards Brazilian icons. I don't know. I have a thing that I really love to see them in teams. But I feel like Garrincha, A little bit more dribbling, a little bit more kind of, I don't know, like a little bit more flair in his game at the moment. Georgie Best on wing. It's a lovely ball from Pogba. I've definitely got to try out the left mid Pogba. Oh, but Georgie Best just missing that one. Ball just ran away from him. I knew he was going to go that way, but you can't just show it, otherwise they know full well to just stick away from that position. Into Georgie Best from Mbappe. We see him. Lovely. Oh, I've done too much. I went with the wrong kind of spin. Oh, but we nearly get it back off him. Georgie Best gets the ball before the defender, before Alba. Gets it into Mbappe. Oh, and he does him. Get the pass across. Why is he not ball his keeper out? Luckily for us, he doesn't, but unfortunately, we don't manage to make anything of it, as Pereira just absolutely blitzes past everybody. Finds it into Georgie Best. Oh, nearly. Over to Georgie Best again. Where are we looking? We've got De Bruyne chasing him. He knows where we want to go. We can still get it to him. Oh, we got a big boy Reguilon, or Reguilon. I don't know how you pronounce him. Georgie Best. What are we going to find? We absolutely skip past Reguilon. We go across to Ndombele. I wanted Pogba. I feel like it was a little bit ambitious. Best finds Mbappe. Going to go for the keeper, and it is a cracking assist with a final rage quit. So going into the overall for big boy Georgie Best here. So as we can see, 2.15 for instance, it's fluctuating between 2.35 on the PlayStation and 2.8 practically on the PC. Solid card, absolutely solid. Would I say he's better than Garrincha? I would probably say Garrincha has edged it for me. Not by much, not by much, but in terms of kind of just how they played, I just preferred Garrincha, even with the less shooting. He had more passing, more dribbling. He just had a little bit more flair, and even cheaper than him as well, which is crazy. Obviously, the prime moment Best looks absolutely phenomenal. He looks insane, hence why he is 0 at the moment. He is extinct currently, but that is literally just because he probably isn't updated. I can't imagine that he's he's 11 mil. Can I imagine? No, I was going to say, there's no way that he's 11 mil, but he's definitely a top price. Coming in at about, what, 4.2-ish? Oh, you've got a 3.9 there. So you have got a few people, but again, it may just be that he's not on the market at this moment in time. But Prime, I'm quite happy with. I would say he is considerably better than his base and his mid. I feel like we used his base to start with. What did we use his mid? I want to say we might have used his mid. I can't remember which one I've done before, if I have done any. I could be completely fabricating this. But honestly, he is a nice card. I would be happy with him in a prime icon. I feel like most people would. Anyone with a value over the icon pack, I feel like is a big dub, regardless, because there is some absolute stinkers in there. If I was giving him an overall, I would give him a solid 9.2. I'd be interested to see what this 94 prime moment Best does, because he looks just unreal. The stat increase is lovely. Obviously, it's a nice dynamic image. He's going to be a cracking card, to say the least, isn't he, really? You're expecting it from him. In terms of chemistry styles, we will be looking at the Hawk for him, obviously, which would turn him into a 93 right wing, 93 striker, 94 forward, or a 92 cam, which obviously gives him the 98 pace, 98 shooting, and 76 physicals. You could potentially go with, maybe, if you're okay with the pace just being 93, which I think is more than fine, could potentially go with more of a passing unit, someone who's going to be actually on the right wing, kind of crossing the ball in. You got a little bit more there, and obviously he then gets pretty much maxed out shooting as well. So for me, he's absolutely fire. It was a great card, and definitely a hell of a lot better than last year. Like I say, 9.2 out of 10. Let me know down below if you've used any version of Best, and have you ever got your hands on a prime moment Best? If so, hit me up in the DMs. And apart from that, make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.